Day 3 of jury selection in Donald Trump's hush money trial has led to a full jury now being picked.
And this comes after some regression with jury selection today in the courtroom. Michelle Ross from our Fox affiliate in New York City live outside Manhattan Criminal Court now with those details. Michelle.
Good evening. As Donald Trump left the courtroom today, he told reporters that he should be campaigning in different states instead. Now, inside the courtroom throughout the day, there were multiple setbacks, but they were somehow able to manage and secure a full jury of 12 with one alternate, but 5 more are still needed. Donald Trump leaving Trump Tower in New York City this morning before heading to Manhattan Criminal Court for the first ever criminal trial of a former president. Dozens of more jurors were excused today because they said they could not be impartial for this case.
I think it would have been really interesting to participate, but it wouldn't have been proper for me to participate because, as I say, I have a history of satirizing Mr. Trump.
Donald Trump giving a thumbs up to reporters this morning, then later in the day saying this.
All of these stories are stories of how, and these are done by the experts and editorials. Bragg falsified business record, and he falsifies them. He's the one. He's the fraud.
Judge Juan Merchan ordering the press to protect the identity of jurors by not reporting on details of their physical appearance or information about their jobs. Another excused juror says they were surprised to see Trump in the courthouse.
Everybody was shocked when we saw him on Tuesday for the first time. We couldn't believe that that was the case.
Trump is facing 34 felony counts of falsifying business records to allegedly hide an affair with so-called hush money payments made to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 election. Trump has pleaded not guilty to the charges. The case could last up to 2 months, which is another reason why legal experts say many jurors asked to be excused.
There's only a few kinds of jobs that will pay you your full pay to be gone for that amount of time. So whether this was Donald Trump or a murder trial or something else, it's very, very common for a lot of jurors to say, listen, I can't do this.
Donald Trump also told reporters that the United States is turning into a third world country and that Joe Biden should be on trial instead. Court resumes tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. We're live outside Manhattan Criminal Court. I'm Michelle Ross. Back to you.